amigas. Actually, hold on, I'm not wearing mascara. Let me put on mascara. Anyways, back to this. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, subscribe. Known for being aggressive, but I'm kind, never mean girl. Zero mean girl vibes around here. We cannot stand that. We don't stand for that. Anyways, so today I wanted to talk about the Sacheu, which it's not a cheek stain. It's actually more of a cream blush. It's a longwear liquid blush. So the brand Sacheu, they're the ones known for the viral peel off lip stain, you know, the one that Billie Eilish wears. I've yet to try those, but I am a blushaholic, so anything blush, I'm on board. I have 4 shades to show you guys. I've put these on before, like around 7:30, 8ish. I've gone on a workout, I've gone hiking, and I've gone about my day, and I'd say by like 4 or 5, sometimes even at the end of the night, like 9, 10, I've had these on for like 12 hours and they've looked phenomenal. They're a little faded, but not to a huge extent. You can get these at, I know you can get these at Ulta. Amazon is where I purchased mine. This directly through their website, Sacheu, or TikTok shop. I know a lot of people do that there. They retail for $18 individually, like at Ulta from what I've seen. I purchased these on Amazon. I actually purchased them as a bundle. So the first bundle I got was the cheek stain. Oh, and also if you purchase through Amazon, they have different bundles and they go for $30, so you're saving essentially $6. Now I got these for Prime Week. They were going for $25, which would be, it was an $11 discount. I thought it was a great deal, especially because you get 2 blushes, and I really liked the colors. Originally I had got I'm Guilty and I'm Hot, and I love them so much that I ordered the second bundle. I don't remember the name of the bundles off the top of my head, but in the second bundle, the shade I'm Cute came in the bundle and I'm Flirty. Packaging is, I really like it. A lot of people reported that this broke off. I don't know how, maybe if you're rough with it. I don't know, that didn't happen to me. But basically, the color that you see here is what you get. You pop it off. It's one of these. I don't go in. I'm very mindful of my clicks because I know it can get messy very quick. So usually, like, I kind of examine a little bit. So like this one, it already has some product. So I'm probably not going to squeeze more out. I'll probably just use what I have there. If I need more, then I'll push up. You know, mindful consumer. You see how I don't push everything all the way up? Very demure. Very mindful consumer. Let's just go in and swatch them. So this first shade is 03 I'm Guilty. That's how it looks. And I will be using different blushes so that the colors don't mix or get muddy or anything. I'm gonna add just a little more so you can truly see the color. I feel like the light is kind of washing it out. But even then, you can, that's one thing I really like about this formula. You can really blend it and it gives you time to blend it in. And out of here. And it doesn't dry down matte either. I would argue that it's more of a dewy finish, but it's not so dewy where it feels sticky in my opinion. I've tried a lot dewier blushes than this, but again, this is the shade I'm Guilty, and it's described as a nude mauve. And concentrated swatch, this is what it looks like. Blend it out, that's how it looks like on the cheek. So the shade that came in that bundle is the shade 05 I'm Hot. Do you see that color? Isn't it so pretty? I'm gonna add a little bit more just because, but you see what I mean? Even with the more intense colors, I just go in and it blends so beautifully. Look at that. That's the shade 05 I'm Hot, blended onto the cheek, and that's how it looks more concentrated. And this one is described as a warm brick, which I agree. I think it's beautiful for fall or summer. It's a beautiful bronzer type shade, but it also absolutely goes well in the fall with more warm tones. The next bundle that I got was this one. These two came together, and in this one came 01 the shade I'm Cute. This is what it looks like. This is the shade that I was most worried for because, like I said, I have this toxic trait of buying baby pink blushes and sometimes they don't look good on my skin tone. Sometimes they just look like so chalky and unblended, and no matter how much I try to make it work, it just doesn't work. But I love the color, so This one though, I was pleasantly surprised. You see what I mean? It's not as white of a base as, for example, Patrick Ta. Just, is it called Just Enough? The baby pink one? That one's very baby pink on me. But also I could literally add more and it'll still get blended out to perfection. Do you see that? Now in person this looks phenomenal, but like I said, the camera, the lighting does wash it out just a tad bit. So I'm gonna go in with a little more. This is shade I'm Cute. This is the swatch of it, this baby pink one right here. And it is described as a soft pink, and this is it on the cheek. You can't tell me that don't look good. The last one that came in the bundle is called shade 4 I'm Flirty. That's how it looks like. Now this one you don't need a lot, like it's probably a lot actually. Look. This is the really intense one. I used way too much. That was user error. I am a blushaholic. I'm a recovering actually no, I'm not recovering. I love this. I love it. But I am a blushaholic, so I went in hard. But we can fix this. These shades, like I said, they're super blendable, and I'm not sponsored or anything. Like, these are just products I genuinely loved lately. Like, but like I said, this shade is 04 I'm Flirty. Like I said, it's described as a hot pink, but I would argue that it's more of a red as opposed to a hot pink. This is the swatch of it. You can see what I mean. And this is it blended out. I did 2 dots. You only needed one dot. But like I said, they blend out so well. I went in with my foundation brush, just kind of blended the edges. Look at how gorgeous that looks. If I really wanted to be toxic, I would just like, I'm gonna wipe this one off, and then I'm gonna go in with the baby pink one because I think that one is my favorite of the bunch. I think I'm gonna wear that for today. Give me a minute, I'll be right back. Let me take this off real quick because girl. Okay, so once again, these are the shades, and then these are the colors. Like I said, this wasn't sponsored at all. It's just something that I tried out. I actually was looking for reviews on them and I couldn't find any, so I figured I'd contribute to your shopping addiction if you have a shopping addiction like me. But yeah, I think that's it. If you end up trying any of the shades, let me know. I know there are like 6 shades in total. I think there's 2 other shades that I didn't pick up. I just picked up 4, like I said. But if you end up trying any of them at all, these shades or others, let me know how you like them because I really enjoy them. I think they're phenomenal. They're great for the price. If you can get them at a discount as well, it's even better. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day and love you. Bye.